Hi everyone, it's Abbie. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm really excited to be bringing you this house tour on Kohaku. I spent a lot of time putting together all the different rooms, deciding what sort of theme I wanted for each room. And I don't want this video to be too long because all of my videos so far I've obviously got so excited with filming everything that I can't cut it down, so let's get into the video. So this is the main room in the house. It's obviously a large room, so I wanted to try and incorporate different areas that I couldn't fit into other rooms as much as possible. So I've kind of got a little lounge area in the middle here where you can sit and watch TV, and then behind is candles because I love candles, and the milk and sugar because I love coffee as well. So I thought that would be a good way to incorporate the two, and then the log bench serves as a good shelf behind. And I love these rugs, so I've got the shanty rug here, and then I think this is like the medium ivory mat or something like that. I also love music, and I've got a record player for my birthday this year, so I've got that there, and then a little record collection here. And then these three custom designs are the only attempt that I've made to make my own designs. I can give you my creator code if you think that they're any good. I do like the one in the middle with the face. I was trying to just recreate some things I saw on Pinterest, like cushion covers or art and things like that, and I wanted to obviously keep the same sort of colour scheme so they look nice as a three, but I just thought it might be a good idea to have them up in my house just for a little bit more decoration, because there aren't loads and loads of different art pieces you can put in your house without them all looking a bit samey. And I've also got the floor swag. This is my favourite colour variation, so I've got that in quite a lot of rooms in the house, with the old telephone behind and then the stag wood head as well. And this area you can't actually obviously access, which is a bit pointless, but I really like the den desk and the chair, and so it's made its own little study. I thought it'd be quite cute to have a typewriter rather than a laptop, because at the time when I was making this room I'd only got the laptop in like a gold colour variation. I didn't really like it, and I hadn't even catalogued any of the desktops as well, so I thought I'd better just put a typewriter in there as well. And I think the mum's pen stand is probably one of my favourite mum items, especially in this brown variation. I think it's so cute, and it just reminds me of all of the stationery that I've got. I've got so many of these little pen stands, so I thought that would be good to put there as well. And then a monstera with a fan blowing on it, because I just love the way that the fans interact with things like plants and stuff around it, so I've tried to do that in a couple of my rooms. And then just the brooms for decoration and the terrarium as well. I really love this simple panel design with the doors on. I thought that would be nice as like a little like sliding barn door effect. You can still get into the room behind, but these doors obviously block off half of it. I think that looks quite cool. And as you can see, I've got such a variation of different types of furniture, which obviously the house association or whatever it is in Animal Crossing doesn't really like, because they like when you use the same sort of variation, but I think all the different types of brown look really good together. I think my aesthetic for houses is white and brown mixed together, so this wallpaper I absolutely love, and I love the window as well with the shutters, and then to mix that up with lots of brown accents I think looks quite cool. I don't sew myself, but I would love to, so I've added this in as kind of, I'd like to get a sewing machine at some point, but I've just got so many things I do in my spare time that I know I'm never going to touch it, so I won't invest in one yet. And I think that's a mum's painting up the top there with the mum's embroidery here, another monstera and a planter. And then obviously this little sewing box goes with the sewing stuff, and then a humidifier, because I do have one of those but I just haven't used it in a while. So this kind of represents what I would have as my living space if I was an actual person in the Animal Crossing world. So let's go into this room, which is the kitchen. Okay, so this is my kitchen area. As you can see, I've used the same sort of theme with white and brown and then going from there. So I've used this flooring, which I believe is like a chocolate flooring. I think you can see like pieces of chocolate within there, but I really liked the colour and how dark it was, and I thought it would look really good with the tiles that I'd selected as the wallpaper. And then from there I've kind of just used other aspects of white and brown, and then obviously a little bit of green in there as well. I didn't have anywhere in my house where I could put like a laundry sort of area, so I've got a washing machine here, and I've got a stand with an iron on it there. And then over here, just to fill up some space, I've got this ironwood end table with cacti and a pot, and then a little cypress plant in the background. And then a white fridge with obviously just like standard kitchen sort of things. And then I got this really expensive kitchen island. I did catalogue all of the expensive kitchen furniture, so I could kind of pick out the one that I wanted to buy. And as you can see, I've got another floor swag up there. And then this is a seating area. It's kind of, the way I've done it is it's kind of cut off, so you can only access certain chairs depending on which side of the kitchen island you're on. But I do really like this table and having like a cup of coffee in the morning, reading a book in this little nook with the shelf behind and the radiator. And obviously you can come and sit on this side as well if you'd like, to be closer to the radiator. And I really love these Persian rugs. This blue one is the first one I got, but I think I've got a couple of other colours as well, which I'll try and use in some of my builds. The next room is the room at the back of the house, which I absolutely love. I didn't know what to do with this because I'd already picked out that I was going to have like a kitchen, a bathroom, bedroom, things like that. And this kind of was the last area I decorated because I just couldn't think of what to put for my 6th room. So I thought my favourite items in the game are probably something related to plants, so why not just throw in everything plant related that I like and have like a little study area here. So I think it just looks really nice. You can just imagine yourself writing on the typewriter. I've got some scattered paper below for everything that didn't work and was a mess, and then the document stack behind for everything that worked, as if you're like writing a novel or something like that, with all these plants around you. And obviously I've got a fan here as well because I wanted to use that so that some of the plants moved. And then the music in here, I can't remember which song I picked, but something like quite relaxing, with the shower going into the cypress bathtub as well. So the room on the right is my bathroom, and I absolutely love this room. I've used the cloud flooring underneath with loads of rugs on top, so it makes it just look like it's really steamy in there. So I think it just looks like a perfect sort of combination for a bathroom. And then again, I've kind of gone with the white and brown, and I've put a swinging bench in here, which obviously doesn't belong in a bathroom at all, but I just thought it looked really nice. Kind of gave like a spa like sort of feel, and I really like this colour. The customization that you can do to this sink, I really like this one. And I'm known for bringing a hot drink to have a bath with, so I thought I'd incorporate that there with the shower going into the bath, and then obviously a toilet over here. And again, I've put the fan up there so that when it rotates, it'll obviously go towards the plants. Yeah, yeah, I'm really happy with this. It's really simple, but everywhere is still accessible to get round, and I've kind of cluttered it up a little bit, so I really like that. And then I'll take you downstairs first. So this is obviously essentially a basement, so I've obviously decorated it with loads of things that you'd typically find in a basement, like all these tool shelves. And I thought it was a good idea because instead of things cluttering up my storage, I could kind of just add them to this room. So the things like that you would win, I think those are relating to the stamp rally, and then obviously like the Happy House Academy things. And I really liked the Mother's Day and Father's Day mugs, so obviously I bought them because they were limited edition, and then I didn't have anything to do with them, so I've kind of just added them here. And then I've got my crafting table here, so whenever I'm in my house, obviously I can use this to craft. And then here is loads of items that I've got duplicates of that I'd like to give to my villagers. So I've got some wrapping paper here, and then each time I find it in a balloon or something like that and I don't need another one, instead of selling it, if it's cute enough to give to a villager, I'll leave it here, and then when I'd like to gift it to someone, I can pick it up from here. So then these other items are just random things that I've plopped onto the tool shelf because they all have one space each for you to put something on. And then I've put a little dog and some boxes down here just to give it that sort of like garage basement sort of vibe. And also I really like this wallpaper as well because it reminds me of those IKEA pegboard shelves that you can get, which I actually have in the room I'm sitting in real life now. So I thought that would be a good one because you can kind of pretend that you're hanging things like those tools onto the wall itself. And last but not least is my bedroom. So obviously this is another big room, so I wanted to kind of section it off into different areas. So I've got my bed over here with obviously white and brown theme as well. I really like those little stars that you can get as a decoration from Celeste as well. And I didn't think to put things like door hangings on the wall, but I really like this little bundle of sticks. I think that's quite pretty, with a little bit of art and like a desk, kind of like a little letter writing area. I really like this bonsai, like the cherry blossom bonsai, which actually my friend Libby gifted this to me because I hadn't been able to craft any of the cherry blossom stuff, so that was very nice of her. And then I've got Pashmina's the only photo that I've actually managed to get, and as soon as I got her photo I booted her off my island, so I've kind of got her here as a little thank you. Thank you for being one of my first villagers, and I'll keep you up here forever. And then just to take up some of the space, I've got like a little cushion and rocking chair here, and then this area brings you into kind of like a get ready walk-in wardrobe sort of thing. So I've hung up my favourite item of clothing, which is the Yodel cardigan with the imperial chest here, which I absolutely love. And then on this wall, one of my favourite custom design codes is this one, which I wear quite a lot. So I thought I'd hang that up here as well with, I think that's Mum's art behind, and a couple of hats on the wall. And I've got two different places where you can get changed, but I liked them both so much and I thought that this one went quite well with the flooring, so I thought I would just leave both of them like that. So yeah, I think that wraps up this video. I said I didn't want it to be too long, but I've spoken for over 2 minutes in every single room, so it's obviously going to be a little bit longer than I expected. But thank you so much for watching this video. I've got lots of ideas of more videos that I'd like to record, but if you've got any ideas, anything that you'd like to see, please let me know. And if not, I will see you in my next video. Bye!